Hi, I'm Belle, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday the 18th of May 2019 and today I'm going to let you know how my week's been and how I got on when I went and weighed in. I normally do my weekly weigh-in update in the week after I've weighed, but because I'm working much longer hours, I always feel like during that kind of wrap up, I'm always in a bit of a rush, I'm always hungry, and I feel like I don't really kind of go into that much detail about my week and that kind of thing. And I thought if I can shift that now to talking to you at the weekend, either on a Saturday or a Sunday when I've got a bit more time, I can actually talk you through some of the bits that I've enjoyed and just have a proper catch up with you really. So yeah, from now on, I think probably as much as I can, I'm going to do my sort of weekly update at the weekend. So I wanted to start by saying thank you so much for all your support over the last 6 weeks or so. You know, it's no secret, I've really struggled with motivation, and, you know, I've had a lot on my plate and I won't bang on about my new job and my long hours and all that kind of stuff because I'm sure you're very bored of hearing about it, but yeah, I've really struggled and I just wanted to thank you for sticking with me. A lot of people didn't and that's fine. I know some people do want to kind of watch people who are, you know, on a very sort of speedy route to target and who are kind of motivated and on it every day. That's not me. I don't ever kind of claim to be motivated all the time. I definitely take a slower route to target, and I always come on and am completely honest with you about how I'm doing. And over the last 6 weeks, yeah, my motivation has lapsed. I have definitely been indulging in more treats than I used to, and yeah, I've had a bit of a bumpy ride, but your motivation and your lovely kind comments and your support and just sticking with me really over this time has meant a massive amount to me. So genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much, because now 6 weeks later or whatever it is, I feel completely back on it. I feel motivated, I feel excited about the plan again. I feel really just upbeat and excited about my kind of journey ahead, and yeah, kind of completing what I'm here to do, which is get the weight off. So yeah, I just want to say thank you for sticking with me over this trickier time. So in terms of my week, it's not been perfect by any means, but it's definitely been better. I have for breakfast been really enjoying the Aldi apple and sultana benefit bars. So these are super good value. Like, I know Aldi's good value anyway, but I can't remember how much these cost, like under £1 anyway, I think. And you get how many do you get? 5 bars, and they are absolutely delish. You can have 2 as your healthy B, or they're 3 cents each. And they're really good size, and I've been taking these to work and having them for my brekkie with some fruit. So I've really been enjoying those this week. My lunches, I bought quite a lot of the Slimming World ready meals, and I took in sort of spinach or baby plum tomatoes to have with them. So they were just really good when I was kind of in a rush. So I really enjoyed a couple of their noodles. I think they do like a chicken noodle, and I had I think it's Korean beef noodle ready meal from Iceland, and they're obviously free on the plan, so really enjoyed them and just great when I was kind of in a rush and on the go. In terms of snacks, I've really been enjoying these, which again are from Aldi. These are the chocolate rice cake bars. I think they're 4.5 cents, and they also do a chocolate orange one as well. And it's just like, as you can see, just like a rice cake covered in chocolate, but you get enough chocolate so it feels like you've had chocolate. So really been enjoying these this week. And then drink wise, I have been loving the Robinsons apple and pear. It just feels really kind of I don't know, spring-like and refreshing. So absolutely, as you can see, been loving that. And I've also been loving flavoured waters. So this is the watermelon touch of fruit Volvic. Make sure you get the ones, well, if you want them to be sin free, make sure you get the ones that are sugar free, because they do flavoured waters that are that have got obviously a sin value to them, but the sugar free ones should be okay. So really been enjoying the watermelon one. There's also a rhubarb one, I think a berries one as well, so really been loving those. And Tesco's do a really good sparkling flavoured water that I've really liked as well this week, and Sainsbury's do a similar one. And yeah, so loving the kind of sugar-free, fruity flavoured waters over this week. And then for dinners, the thing that I probably enjoyed the most this week was this, which is the Slimming World beef koftas. They were absolutely delicious. So they're like, as you can see, kind of 4 koftas, and you just cook them in the oven. And they've just got a really like nice flavour, and they come with a couple of little pouches of I think one of them, what does it say, green chilli sauce and a cooling yoghurt drizzle. So 2 little sachets of kind of sauce that you have them with. And I had these with a big salad, but they were really, really good flavour. I really, really like these. And I think they're probably kind of like they probably bought them out as a kind of summer thing to maybe put on the barbecue or have kind of in barbecue season. I'm not sure, but I think these are relatively new. But I really, really like these. Talking of salads, I've really been enjoying like having salads in the evening and adding bits and pieces to them. So I think a salad on its own is quite boring. That's just my personal opinion. But I think with the right kind of bits and pieces added to it, you can kind of, I don't know, make it a bit more exciting. So I've been enjoying this, which is the pickled red cabbage. This is a free food. So yeah, I've been enjoying that. And I've also, I mention these all the time, but I've loved the Baxter's spicy slaw, and they do a red slaw as well. These are absolutely delish, really nice flavour. They come in a kind of like a, what would we describe it as? Like a kind of not a vinaigrette, but just they're really nice anyway. And yeah, really been enjoying this added to salads. And also on salads, I've been liking things like gherkins, jalapenos, sweet corn, pickled onions, just stuff to kind of make your salad a bit more interesting, because after a while, cucumber, tomatoes, spinach becomes a little bit boring. So yeah, that's what I've been enjoying this week. I also wanted to kind of, I guess, kind of reinvigorate my journey. Now I'm feeling a bit more positive. And to do that, I had a little bit of think about sort of meals that I really enjoy. Because I think sometimes you can get stuck in a little bit of a rut eating the same stuff. And when you just kind of remember the things that you really enjoy, it can just kind of perk up your journey a little bit. So what I did was I got this board, and I basically came up with all the kind of Slimming World kind of meals that I really enjoy and that I sometimes forget about. So as you can see on the breakfast, I'm trying to read this back to front, but breakfast I've got baked oats, all bran cakes, wheat bran cake, fruit and yoghurt, overnight oats, omelette, Linda McCartney sausages, smoked salmon and poached eggs. So all as brekkies I really enjoy. Lunch ideas, I've got couscous, jacket potato, pasta salad, leftovers, cheese omelette, rice and salad, smoked salmon and mackerel salad. And then dinners that I really like, I've got Mayflower curry, Morrison's melt in the middle fish cakes, roast vegetable pasta, burgers, pulled pork, barbecue chicken, roast salmon, corn nuggets, stir fry, bolognese and chilli. Yeah, so the reason I did that was I just wanted to enjoy, remember what I enjoyed and not just keep eating the same couple of things and again, because I think that's when it gets boring and sometimes where the motivation kind of starts to go down a little bit. But I thought by reminding myself of all the things that I really love, like I haven't had a wheat bran cake in forever and I used to eat them all the time for brekkie. Ditto, I haven't had Mayflower curry for ages. I haven't done a bolognese for a long time. And these are the kind of, you know, things like a bolognese, that was the kind of basics and staples of my kind of original Slimming World journey. So just by kind of remembering a few of the things that I haven't had for a long time, I feel kind of, yeah, excited about all the lovely food that is on offer. Plus, it's obviously nearly summer, and doesn't it just make you feel so much more motivated once the sun comes out? And I know our weather's a bit up and down, but yeah, for me, as soon as the sun comes out and it's warm and we can have salads and things like that, you know, like a salad as like a lunch, for example, with chicken or whatever, I just, yeah, I find it a lot more easy to kind of stick to it than I do in the winter. Anyway, I'll let you know how I got on. As I say, my week has not been, my week up to Tuesday, which is when I weigh, was not the perfect week at all, but I did my best, and the week since Tuesday has been even more motivated. So when I went to group, I didn't know what to expect. I'd had a couple of days of kind of overindulgence, but I did what I could when I could up until Tuesday. And I just knew going into group, I would take whatever the scale said. I knew that I was in a much better frame of mind. I knew that I was motivated, and I knew that whatever the scale said, I felt in a different frame of mind for the week ahead after that, if that makes sense. So I went to group on Tuesday. I stood on this group was really busy. Like, there were so many people. I don't know if lots of people have joined because it's obviously nearly summer and people want to get ready for their holidays and things. But yeah, it was super, super busy. There was loads of new faces. Anyway, I stepped on the scales and I stayed the same. So I weighed in at 12 stone 6 with a 2.5 stone loss so far. So obviously a maintain is not, you know, I can't be as excited as I would be about a big loss, but I think that's completely fair, keeping in mind the week that I had up until Tuesday. Since Tuesday, as I say, I have felt much more, so Wednesday, Thursday, and yesterday I have felt much more sort of, yeah, on it and back in the kind of motivated zone that I was in before I had this little bump in the road. I'm recording a what I eat in a day video today. The other thing that I've tried to do over this last week is I'm a really bad comfort eater. Like, when people are unkind or I'm in a stressful situation or just having a bit of a difficult time in life, I've always reached for food and chocolate and biscuits and stuff like that to kind of comfort myself. And what I'm trying to do is, obviously I'm not perfect and I still, you know, occasionally indulge, and that's life, you know, and part of my journey is forgiving myself when I do, you know, go over on my sins, or I do have more biscuits than I should. But what I'm trying to do to kind of get better in that sort of situation is, if I am having a trickier time or somebody is being unkind or I am stressed, is trying to think about other things that might make me feel a bit better, like going out for a walk, being in the fresh air, maybe doing a Leslie Sansom walk at home video, just doing something, or reading a book, just something to kind of make me feel better that isn't always eating, because actually the kind of comfort that I get from having a biscuit is lovely, but it's quite short-lived. And you know, I want to make sure that with whatever's going on in my life, that I still stay focused on what I'm here to do in terms of my weight loss, which is continue to lose weight. And I don't want any sort of stressful situations or anything really getting in the way of that. If it does happen, if I do overindulge, if I do have an extra biscuit, if I do, you know, have a pudding if I'm out for a meal or something, you know, I do want to learn to forgive myself and just move on and make sure that the next meal that I have is on plan. And that's part of my journey as well, of not thinking that the whole day or week is written off if I do have too many treats. But I am trying to get better at getting out in the fresh air or getting some exercise, and trying to use that as a way to cope with my stressful situations. So anyway, that has been my week. I hope you're okay with me doing my catch-ups at the weekend. I know it's a bit weird because I'm talking about my result on Tuesday, but actually my sort of how I've been over the last week or the rest of the week since Tuesday is different to how I was before Tuesday, if that makes sense. So you're kind of getting two halves of my week, but hopefully as time progresses it will kind of even out, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's been my week. In terms of the week ahead, today and tomorrow, so Saturday and Sunday, I am out and about. Hopefully we'll get some exercise, do a couple of walks. I'm going to record what I eat in a day videos both days, today and tomorrow. I'm out for brekkie tomorrow, but hopefully I'll just have kind of, I don't know, eggs on toast or tomatoes on toast or something like that. I will stay on plan. And the rest of the time I should be fine. I've got a very, very long work day on Tuesday, so I'll be leaving home sort of like 5 something, and I probably won't be back till 10. So Tuesday's going to be a trickier day for me. It's going to mean as well that I'm not going to get to group to weigh on Tuesday, because obviously I won't be back till 10 or something. I'm going to try and get to another group, but I don't know what day that will be. So yeah, I don't know what day I'm going to weigh next week, but I do want to weigh, because I think for me, having that routine of weighing every week is also something that really keeps me on track. So I just don't know what day yet. So yeah, feeling really, really motivated. And yeah, thank you so much, as I say, for your support, your kind words, being just generally lovely, lovely people. And I genuinely am so grateful for you sticking with me and yeah, keeping me going. And yeah, thank you. So anyway, let me know how your week's been, how you're getting on. I think probably by the time I post this evening, everybody will have weighed for this week, so let me know how you've got on, but good luck for next week. And let me know below as well what you're enjoying as we go into the kind of spring summer season. Is there anything that I should be adding to my salads, anything that you're really enjoying eating at the moment? I'm quite new to going to Aldi, so I would love to know if there's anything that I've missed that I should be trying. The other thing that I got from Aldi actually was the sweet potato burgers. They're half a sin. They were really nice. I saw them on Rachel's channel, Belle's 1986 SW. So anyway, that is my week. I hope you all have a really, really fantastic week ahead, and I will see you next time on my next one. Take care. Bye.